evening. We are going to open the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Jeff Kamen. Then we'll open it up to questions for Coach. Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, man, tough loss. Tip our hats off to Hawaii. You know, they kicked their tails. You know, they found a way to make plays, and you know, towards the end of that game, and unfortunately, we weren't able to. But you know, it's part of the process. Obviously, you don't want to have to go through it, but hopefully, it makes us better and prepares us for down the road. But our effort was there. You know, I just think we got to get tougher. You know, I thought we got out toughed in a lot of ways. You know, and that was the difference.
Coach, talk about the difference in rebounding. Hawaii was able to get 47 rebounds. We were held to 29. How do you think that affected how we ended up playing and down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, it's just toughness. You know, it's just toughness. I think it's been consistent in that regard. I think even in the games that we've won, you know, I think we've gotten beat on the glass. Some of those games we had way more shot opportunity. We just missed a lot, you know. But, you know, I wouldn't say, you know, that we were totally inefficient offensively, but I just thought, you know, the timely stuff, you know, and our inability to make sure Atwell's not catching it, you know, where she could score the basketball. You know, she can't allow that young lady to, you know, get into a rhythm and transition and half court. You know, we did a solid job. You know, even in the first half, she had some looks she shouldn't have had. And she's going to hit tough shot, but not where, you know, at the three-point line. Our jobs were to push her underneath the three-point line or make her make plays. And, you know, again, to their credit, I thought some of their kids stepped up and they made some plays in that, you know, in that second half. And we just, unfortunately, we didn't. So, yeah, the rebound, it's just toughness. Rebound is toughness. You know, that's what it comes down to. We got to get tougher. You know, that's the bottom line.
Now let's talk about one of the positive things from tonight. Maddie Ude had a season-high 25 points to go along with 12 rebounds for a double-double. What kind of spark does she bring to the team, especially in tough games like this?
Yeah, she's just a player. You know, she's going to show up, you know, when the lights come on. And, you know, she really had it going in that first half. I thought we probably got her some more touches, you know, in the first half. She was very efficient. But she, you know, we have to, you know, Jay, you know, had 15, Jay, you know, Justina King. We can't, you know, we have to have other people that are able to, you know, bring a little bit more production on the offensive end, you know. And again, it's different. It's going to be different every night. You know, I thought, you know, we had some kids that made some plays at certain times that we needed them to, but, you know, we need others to step up and, you know, find a way to perform on the offensive end. And we have that. You know, we've seen it. You know, it just has to be a little bit more consistent. Sometimes it's not going to be your night, you know, and maybe, but we got to find a way to impact the game, you know, on the defensive end or even the offensive end. You know, I thought Makai tonight, you know, she struggled, you know, but she had 5 assists. So at least she, you know, was able to, you know, impact the game, you know, that way. But, you know, again, it just comes down to toughness. You can get into the, you know, technical, you know, stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, we got pounded on the glass. We gave them too many second chance opportunities. We kept them off the line for the most part, you know, until, you know, the refs got whistle happy, you know. But at that point, we let them back in the game. And we let them back in the game because we got a little complacent and we allowed people to get to their spots. And, you know, this is the result.
And moving forward, what are some of the learning experiences that the team can take away from this so that this kind of loss doesn't happen again in the future?
You just got to get tougher. You got to get tougher. You know, this team really, they backs were against the wall, you know, and we had a chance to come out and kind of, you know, push the lead to more, and I thought we came out and we just weren't tough on the defensive end. We're a defensive-minded team. That's our identity, you know? So whether we're in man or zone or whatever it is, we don't give up 24 points in the paint. We don't do that. That doesn't happen. Now, they hit 12 threes. They had a night, you know? But we don't give up 24 points in the paint. We just don't do that. I mean, we're holding people in the 50s, you know? So even with Atwell getting hers, right, we gave up too much in the paint. You know, so we just got to get tougher. We got to get back to being us, you know, with our identity that we're not going to allow, people to score the ball in the paint. And if you do, it's going to be very minimal. So it's just about toughness. That's what we learn. We got to continue to get tougher, and we got to continue to, just improve in all areas.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.